As severe weather came through this evening in North Texas, firefighters in Southlake were fighting a house fire potentially caused by lightning. It ended up causing a road closure on Bryson Way, south of Southlake Boulevard and east of Byron Nelson. That's where David Santender is right now. David.
Yeah, Steve, certainly we've seen all sorts of severe weather rolling through DFW, and I just spoke to one neighbor in this area a few moments ago, and he told me he heard what he describes as an unbelievable blast as those storms were rolling through. He says it was very windy, rain, lightning, you name it, coming through this area of Southlake. It was so intense, he says, that he took his several children and went and hid inside of a pantry. And then as the storms passed, he says it wasn't too long before he saw fire trucks rolling through this area. And that brings us to where we are at right now, about 40 firefighters battling this blaze. And right now it is mostly contained, but what fire officials told me just several minutes ago is that they are focusing on hot spots that they're going to be focusing in on for at least the rest of the night, trying to make sure that nothing gets stirred back up throughout the evening. So that's what we've been seeing, water getting sprayed on over the past 30 or so minutes since we arrived here. So fire officials say multiple neighbors made calls about smoke just billowing through the area. At first they couldn't locate exactly where it was, and that's because no one from the specific house actually called in. The people who live there were not home at the time of the fire. Again, it's unclear as to what caused it. Lightning is being investigated. As you would imagine, this is an area of the house, the top left corner if you're facing the house, that the fire appears to have started from, but we don't know an official cause yet, as those are typically not released until the fire marshal's office takes over the investigation and determines a for sure outcome. But again, fire investigators are going to be out here for quite some time working on to see what happened, but neighbors who I spoke with tell me for sure there was some intense weather rolling through this area.